In the chaos of Nairobi's endless traffic and the rhythmic hustle of East African cities, one vehicle quietly rules the streets, the legendary Mkokoteni, internationally known as the handcart. This is not just a vehicle with two wheels and a handle. No, the Mkokoteni is an icon, a beast of burden with the spirit of a tank and the soul of a hustler. Powered not by electricity or petrol, but pure muscle, determination, and the occasional heavy dose of ugali. A Mkokoteni is a marvel of juakali engineering, which is basically the informal sector, or people who work under the hot sun. It features two massive rear wheels and a flatbed made of either metal or wood, depending on your budget, ambition, and weather tolerance. So, we have two types of hand carts here. Wooden carts. They are lighter, more forgiving, and cheaper to fix. But let it rain too hard and you've got a floating coffin. The next type are the metal carts. Tough as nail, but in the hot sun, they double down as an oven. Sit on it too long in the midday heat and you will fry yourself faster than a mandazi, which is a form of bread that originated in East Africa. So there's no engine, no gears, no brakes in most, just the operator, who's basically the driver, the engine, the steering wheel, the shock absorber, and hazard lights all rolled into one brave soul. Operating a Mkokoteni isn't a job, it's a full body workout, a survival tactic, and an extreme sport.
We are going in a speed of like, this is how many kilometers per hour? 65. This is fast, man. It's like, let's say 65 or 50.
These cart pullers are the unsung superheroes with the strength that could humble gym trainers and endurance that makes marathon runners look like casual joggers. Their motto, if it fits, it moves. From furniture and sacks of cement to crates of tomatoes and the occasional human being, the Mkokoteni can carry it all. But here's the kicker, without a license. There's no government requirement. The only tests you need to pass are things like strength tests. Like, can you pull 400 kilograms while dodging a pothole? Then we have reach tests. Can you argue with a matatu driver while balancing your cart? And then we have the navigation tests. Can you get from point A to B, a distance of let's say 10 kilometers in 20 minutes with no Google Maps, no GPS, and a cart the size of a dining table? And the road rage? Legendary. If a driver insults a Mkokoteni puller, he better hope his car can reverse uphill, because these men, often hauling loads heavier than a small elephant, still have time to dash out an epic beatdown and return to work like nothing happened. Like, you don't mess with a Mkokoteni puller, you better mess with your fellow drivers than with these guys, because trust me, they've got the strength and they can do damage. So why do you think Mkokoteni thrives in this age of Teslas and drones? Because no other vehicle can do what it does. Things like traffic jam. Mkokoteni rolls on the sidewalks. Back alley flooded with sewage. Mkokoteni fords it like a Range Rover. Potholes the size of Lake Victoria. Mkokoteni flies over it like it's Fast and Furious Nairobi drift. Modern cars need gas, electricity, and 5-star servicing centers. Mkokotenis need muscle, a patch of shade, and maybe a shot of strong tea. As a hilarious script put it, these wheels could outlast a zombie apocalypse. Because picture it, if there was ever an apocalypse, then these things would come in very handy. If you think Mkokoteni drivers are struggling, think again. According to data and estimates, a hardworking operator of Mkokoteni can earn between $9 to $10 a day. That adds up around $400 a month, or up to $5,000 a year. Multiply that by the thousands of cars operating daily in Nairobi alone, and you've got a multi-billion-dollar industry, powered by human resolve. Some even whisper of a secret Mkokoteni mafia, a silent network of cult pullers who run the city's underground logistics like clockwork. Need a washing machine delivered into a 3rd floor flat with no lift? There's a guy. Need 300 kilograms of tomatoes taken from market to your house by 7 a.m? This your guy. Foreigners might see Mkokotenis and charcoal, a relic of a bygone era, but that's where they're wrong. These cats are thriving, not just surviving. They are embodied in Nairobi's rhythm like nyama choma or barbecue at a political rally. Mkokoteni pullers juggle jokes, pain, and dreams, pushing towards a future they are building with every sweaty step. Ask them how they are doing, and they'll tell you, well, I'm one trip away from buying a private jet. And that's the spirit. Let's not romanticize this too much, because it's hard, brutally hard. These operators face challenges like road hazards, potholes big enough to swallow a cow. Zero regulations, no lanes, no safety laws, no welfare. Physical exhaustion. Many suffer from chronic back pain, knee injuries, and stroke. They are modern gladiators without the armor. And let's not forget the weather. Rain turns roads into rivers. Sun turns metal cuts into grinders. But the Mkokoteni pushers, they keep on going.
A wedding ceremony, rolling down on a cart loaded with well-dressed bride and maids.
These carts are feeding families, paying school fees, and keeping Nairobi on the move. The Mkokoteni is more than a handcart. It's a symbol of hustle, muscle, and street wisdom. It's Nairobi's most underrated vehicle, and possibly the only ride that gives you biceps and business at the same time. Respect the Mkokoteni, fear it, cheer for it, because behind every one of those squeaky wheels is a man racing the odds with nothing but strength, spirit, and steel.